Boo. That's actually more thematically appropriate than usual because we are dabbling in phantoms today. Phantoms of where, you might ask? The opera, obviously. Also, I guess I do costumes now. I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing makeup, and this seemed as apt an excuse as any. Also, I kind of wanted to prove that I could do something better than the 2004 movie did with my $0 budget. When I was in middle school, I was a weird kid who was struggling with concepts like religion, my relationship to places of power, and I also had a taste for the macabre, but I was still too pretentious to stoop to the horror genre. I was also a burgeoning freak, so naturally, I fell in love with the Phantom of the Opera, like so many #weird girls the first time they saw it. I still love it to this day. I have seen many, many adaptations of Leroux's original novel, which was the first book that I ever got on my Kindle. I think that adaptations that nail the music are my favorite. Not even necessarily musicals. They don't have to be musicals because I really love the Don Juan bit in the Robert Englund version. It's such an important part of the original novel, specifically the tragic and evocative descriptions of Eric's magnum opus that he intends to take to his emo grave. Oh, yeah, in case you weren't aware, the Phantom's name is Eric and he sleeps in a coffin. Basic premise of the whole thing is that Eric, a man born with severe facial differences, is a composer, an architect, and a
Bloodsport assassin.
And he's hiding under the Paris Opera House in his Paris person house. Yes, he has a whole house down there. And he fixates on this Swedish soprano named Christine Daae. He doesn't fixate on her because she's a soprano. She's a soprano because he fixates on her because he becomes her music teacher and kind of convinces her that he's her dead dad. Most adaptations are very gothic in tone, despite the fact that the original novel was more like a mystery or detective story. Anyway, I love the music of Andrew Lloyd Webber's adaptation, even if I don't love some of the choices he made in adapting it, particularly of the Freudian variety, but also by cutting out the only person of color and one of the best characters in the whole book. Thanks, Andy. But you're not here to see me rant. Lindsay Ellis and Dominic Noble have already made several definitive videos each about the often flawed adaptation process of this story. You're here to watch me react to the infamous movie from 2004. Right out the gate. No hate if you like this movie. I used to love it. Maybe skip this one if it's going to make you mad. This is all in good fun. I do like a yearly hate watch of it, and it's very nostalgic for me. The only person that I want to make mad is my partner, who will be joining me on this journey and is free of the rose-tinted glasses of understanding the adaptation process and nostalgia that cloud my judgment. So, without further ado... Let's get right into it. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here with my lovely partner, Atlas. Say hi, Atlas.
Hi, Atlas.
Ha 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 ha. That was really funny. Do you have anything to say before we start this viewing experience?
I can't wait for my favorite, what is it called? Masquerade.
Masquerade.
My favorite, very colorful, very vibrant masquerade.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite part of Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah. All of the lyrics really make sense in this
All
version,
of the
don't
lyrics are really cool and make a lot of sense, especially in this version.
they? Yeah. Also, we're drinking.
We're also drinking. I have grape juice.
To get through this. Cheers. La Phantom d'Opera. Wow, this is so visually
Oh my
interesting.
god. It was a postcard and now it's real. Oh my god. It was a picture and now it's moving.
Audiences in like the 1920s.
Do I have 10 francs? 5 of them.
With a place like this, I would imagine that they would be selling the entire building and not just the things inside of it.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is a very nicely made building. You can
They're
just...
probably selling the entire building, but they need to auction this shit off too.
Old. And I'm gonna look at this other old lady.
Significant old eye contact.
A papier-mâché musical box in the shape of a barrel organ.
Papier-mâché.
I hate British people.
Persian robes. Playing the cymbals. It's ugly, too.
It is. Monkeys are kind of ugly. Primates are ugly.
Primates are just ugly.
Very much. Madam Sherry, 25. Thank you, Madam.
I'll do a cheeky little bit.
Sold for 30 francs to the Vicomte de Chagny. Lot 666, then.
666.
Oh my god! That's so scary.
That's so
There are
fucking
over
scary.
600 things to sell in here. Are they selling each individual plank of wood?
By the way, in case y'all don't know, Atlas hates this movie.
That this is the very chandelier which figures in the famous disaster.
We haven't fixed anything else, but we're gonna fix this chandelier that killed, like, at least 50 people.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen. Gentlemen. There's a fucking wind elemental hidden underneath the blanket.
No, there's a soundtrack under there.
Where's the tits?
Where's the boobies?
Where's the tits? Yeah!
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. It's so fucking loud.
It is real loud.
These are both actors that I really like. Ciarán Hinds was in one of my, this version of Jane Eyre that I like. It's not really a good version of Jane Eyre, but I do like it. And he was also in The Terror. I like them both. They're good actors. They were wasted in this movie.
Yeah. Pretty much every actor in here is wasted.
Something else I hate about this movie is that the mixing is absolutely awful.
Yeah.
They go from whispering.
There's the fucking guy.
Banquet, what the fuck is his name? I should know this. Joseph.
Why is there a horse?
They used to bring live animals on stage. That used to be a thing.
Why is there one in this movie?
I don't know. Twin Peaks? Sorry, you don't
What?
watch Twin Peaks. Every once in a while in Twin Peaks, a horse shows up. The pale horse shows up.
We all know
Show
the pale
death.
horse. Why is he standing?
The pale horse is a Bible thing. I went to Catholic school. I know Bible things. Hi, Carlotta.
Hi, Carlotta. Should have kept her fat though.
They should have kept her fat. We need more representation of evil fat women, I think.
Yeah. All those two singular women who were in the audience who were like, opera? Ugh. You work in an opera house.
I think it's less opera and more that we're supposed to believe that she's a bad singer.
But she sounds fine.
But she's not.
I'm not like an opera person. I don't know. Like, she's probably at least okay.
You don't become the prima donna of an opera being a bad singer.
Turn to find the land we lost, threatened once more by romance for each.
Little people are inherently
Little
funny.
people are inherently very humorous.
Ha 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 ha.
Madame Curie, ladies and gentlemen.
Madame Géry.
The little...
I'm kind of glad nobody else did a French accent. Her accent fucking sucks.
I'm sure you've read of their recent fortune amassed in the junk business. Scrap metal.
That was so fucking funny. I hope they make that joke again.
It's Raoul.
It's Raoul.
It's Raoul.
You're not supposed to know that yet.
Vicomte, gentlemen, Signora Carlotta Giudicelli, our leading soprano for...
You will kiss my hand.
Everybody should be kissing her hand.
Why do we keep cutting to him? He's clapping.
I'm pretty sure this is the time when they were basically keeping little people as pets, so I understand if it's historically accurate, but also the movie treats it like it's inherently funny.
Like,
I don't care about your romance. I'm too busy talking about ableism right now.
Yeah. Like, if there was a movie that is about that subject, then yeah, I'll see it. But, like, this is about some guy who is ugly and also lives underneath an opera.
I mean, to be fair, this is about ableism, but I don't think this movie realizes.
They're not focusing on it.
This movie doesn't know.
They're making it into a joke. They aren't saying anything about it.
Not on my dress, why? I love her. For real, not on her dress.
Also,
why?
all of these costumes on here all blend together. I can't tell, like, when they all crowd together, I can't tell who is who.
Have we considered that all of the costumes in this movie kind of fucking suck? She's the only one who knows what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought about Minnie Driver as fat Carlotta and got so horny I almost passed out.
Yeah.
Think of me fondly.
Fuck you, she ate this.
She sounds fine.
That's me. That's me getting the chills at her performance. The issue was never that she's a bad singer. The issue is that she's a bitch.
Yeah. Shadow.
Joseph Bouquet.
Oh no.
Chief of the Flies.
Those canvases are incredibly heavy though. So that's
true.
real.
He's here, the Phantom of the Opera.
He's here. The Phantom of the Opera.
He's here. The Phantom of the Opera.
Can we have some fucking urgency, please?
lives.
His wax seal is so comically large.
His wax seal that's like...
Until you stop these things from happening, this thing does not happen! Ubaldo, andiamo!
She ate that.
Amateurs.
So did he. He's a wife guy.
He is.
I don't see anything wrong with Piangi.
No.
That guy kind of got top surgery scars under his pegs.
Yeah.
Think of me fondly.
Let's get this out of the way. Absolutely no hate to Emmy Rossum in this movie. Her voice is not developed enough for this role.
No.
It's not. Her voice is so quiet, and that's okay because your voice doesn't develop until you're an adult, really.
Yeah. The whole reason why she's...
Prodigy, yeah.
Yeah, Prodigy.
And our love was evergreen, or as unchanging as the sea.
You would not be able to hear this shit past the orchestra pit.
Imagine me.
He can't hear what she's saying. He's like,
Whoa. What?
She looks pretty. Huh?
Oh my god, this is the worst introduction shot in cinema history. I hate this shot!
And I won't think
Why isn't he in box 5? I know.
Well, I think it's because they haven't left it open this time.
No, Raoul's in box 5, but he hides behind the curtains in the box. He never sits in the seat because then they'd be able to see him.
That's true. Me watching this show. You watch, like, an actually good version, and then you're like, oh, this is so
Mid.
underwhelming.
Yes.
What's the version that we always watch?
It's the one with Ramin Karimloo at the Royal Albert Hall.
Everything in the beginning, you're like, this is cool. I would also be giving her a standing ovation right now. Watch this, and you're like, okay, it sure is.
One of the ballet girls is flirting with the managers, which I think was supposed to be like a joke, but that's actually a horrific practice that happened with the ballet girls at the French Opera House. So
Yeah.
that's so funny, guys.
That's so funny.
There's Ramin Karimloo.
There's Ramin. Wow, too bad he's dead.
So he was available for this movie.
Yeah.
So what I'm
told
hearing is that he's available for this
I'm
movie.
hearing-
Can you hold this? That was a good one.
Thanks.
Have you been hiding? Really, you were perfect.
I think that they should kiss each other.
Meg, when your mother brought me here to live,
I wish we were singing.
do you think the spirit of your father's coaching you? Who else, Meg?
Well, he was a violinist.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything about singing. Why would he fucking know that?
Christine, you must have been dreaming. Stories like this can't come true.
Yeah, stupid. Angels aren't real. Do you believe in the angel of music, Christine? I do. I think sometimes he visits me, and I think that's the reason why I'm so good at singing, because, you know, my father and all that shit. Stupid. What?
Idiot.
That's not real.
Your hands are cold around your face, Christine. It's white.
You're white.
Ew. Cole, you're white.
Oh, this scene is my absolute least favorite example of the, like, switch from singing to speaking in this movie. I hate the singing in this movie. I hate it so much.
Those picnics in the attic.
Heart of chocolates.
Father playing the violin.
As we read
To each other, dark stories of the North. I miss his pronunciation from the live version.
What I love best, Lottie said, is when I'm asleep in my bed. And the angel of music sings songs in my head.
You have to decide if you're speaking or singing. You can't just switch between them whenever you want.
But they're going to. Can she talk above a whisper? Is she allowed?
He's like,
She is a singer.
Insolent boy, this slave of fashion.
it.
My soul was weak. Forgive me.
You didn't do anything.
That's how Catholicism is, though.
Well, you know my thoughts on Catholicism.
I am there inside.
Ah! There's a guy in there.
Who's that voice?
In the book, he hears a man's voice in there and he's like, slut.
Ugh.
He needs you to know that he's seen La Belle et la Bête.
In dreams he came.
He keeps mewing at me. I also like that he has like white trim inside of his cape, like Mrs. White from Clue.
Yeah. Horse! Sewer horse, there he is!
Yeah, his name's Caesar. But the thing is that he stole Caesar because it took like a really long time to climb down to his house. But he only uses Caesar for like 20 feet.
Yeah!
You couldn't possibly go down this ramp with your little woman feet.
My man cave.
It's literally his man cave.
Make sure to show her cleavage, guys. And
Yeah.
all of her legs.
It's important.
It's important that you see this 15-year-old's cleavage and legs.
for one purpose.
Purpose.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to hate on Gerard Butler. I think he's a fine actor. He's not a great singer, though.
I mean to hate on him.
The thing is that the Phantom is, like, this isn't just Javert shit, okay? The Phantom needs to be a good singer. It's kind of a huge part of his character. The fact that he's a musical genius is a huge portion of the plot.
I'm gonna stare at you now.
That's what he's gonna do for the rest of the movie.
I know.
We should have known when they gave the Phantom blue eyes that this was gonna be bad.
Darkness stirs.
What darkness? There are 8 million candles
There are
downhill.
12 million candles. I can see you perfectly. I saw her bare thigh. I almost saw this woman's underwear. Why do I need to see that? She's 15.
It's because
Too
Andrew Lloyd Webber was dealing with his own post-divorce bullshit. Guys, I think the hot soprano with curly black hair actually should have gotten with the ugly composer. I think his models are kind of funny, actually. I don't hate that addition. I do hate that one super defined curl that has been gently placed and pomaded onto her shoulder. I'm prepping for it.
Why is it so long?
Let your spirit start to soar.
We did not use auto-tune on this, guys. We didn't. They got her in the smoky eye for the opera. Bullshit. She would have an insane amount of makeup on.
Yeah, like Carlotta did.
This darkness that you know.
He's doing a lot of lip acting.
Yeah.
Let your mind stop.
Okay, we're turning it down again.
He, like, interrupted himself.
He did. He does that a lot.
He forgot what he was singing.
Let your soul take you where you long to be.
Joel Schumacher cannot not make a horny movie.
No.
I really love what Ramin Karimloo did with, like, every single time he gets touched, Eric looks like he's about to explode. He looks like he's about to have a panic attack.
This is going on for so goddamn fucking long.
It goes on for the same amount of time in the stage show, but it doesn't feel like it, does it?
No.
You alone can make my song take flight.
That's actually kind of a neat detail. The swan bed is actually something he got specifically for her because he didn't want her to know that he sleeps in a coffin. Hate this too. The way that the film tries to, like, take apart all of his, like, mysterious stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, the book explains all of his mysterious stuff, but it feels more in line because the book is, like, a mystery novel.
Yeah.
This is, like, Gothic Romance.
But bad.
But bad. It's also worth saying that this past week I have watched all 3 Nosferatu movies, Sonic 3 and The Servant. So, excepting Sonic 3, I know what good Gothic, like, psychosexual romance looks like, okay? I know what good Gothic shit looks like, and this ain't it.
There's a Gothic man in there. His name is Shadow. Shadow would think of,
Shadow's
like,
emo.
a
Shadow's
good-
not goth. Shadow's emo.
Shadow would call himself goth because he thinks it sounds cooler. What do you think Shadow would think of a good version of Phantom of the Opera?
I think he'd like it. I think he wouldn't admit that he likes it, but I think he'd like it. I think he'd be like, I'll watch this stupid shit with you.
And then he's crying.
Oh, he's a sex pervert.
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
I love when they make characters less complicated by making all of the people they kill bad people. That's great.
He's not
Also-
supposed to know she's awake yet.
I hate that he knows that. The point is that he's supposed to be so lost in his, like, composing that he doesn't realize she's there.
Yeah, and also, like, if he knew she was there, his guard would be up and she wouldn't be able to take the mask off of his face anyway.
Curse you! You little lying Delilah!
Delilah!
Damn you! Curse you!
No, he has a fuck-ass bob.
Stranger than you dreamt it, can you even dare to look?
This song is retroactively so funny when you see his face reveal and it doesn't look that bad. My hair could have looked like that at one point.
How much he looks like Lord Farquaad.
Girl, who lined him up? You know what I hate? I hate that this is the movie version and they kept how small his mask is.
Yeah.
They had to cut his mask down on stage because otherwise it would fuck with the mic.
Yeah.
But in the movie, you don't have to do that. I like that I can't really tell if the camera's focused now. That's the second sangria talking, baby.
Mystery after gala night, it says mystery of soprano's flight. Mystified, all the papers say, we are mystified, we suspect foul play. Bad news on soprano scene.
They kinda ate, but I can't see what the fuck they're doing because the camera's so far away.
Yeah.
We were hardly bereft when Carlotta left. On that note, the diva's a disaster. Must you cast her when she seasons past her prime?
Seasons past her prime, she's like 35.
Yeah.
No one likes a debtor, so it's better if my orders are obeyed. Who would have the gall to send this?
I wonder.
Where is she?
You sent me this note.
What's all this nonsense? Of course not. Don't look at us.
Maybe it's just my audio processing disorder. Maybe it's the fact that I'm a little tipsy. Maybe it's the fact that I've edited audio before. But is this really bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you didn't write it, then who did?
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, Queen. I missed you.
And what is it that I meant to have sent? Your days at the Opera Populaire are numbered.
The cut to talking
Hard cut.
is awful.
Far too many notes for my taste.
Her dyed pink fur means the world to me.
Yeah. The mirror as he's like squinting at the paper.
He can't stop mewing.
Fucking see.
Ideal.
Ideal. He took his cuntiest lines and made them suck. Oh, good, more walking, tracking shots. Thank God. Thank fucking
guys,
God.
I know a theater has a backstage. I work there.
That's true. Atlas is a set painter, in case you didn't know. Also, I'm a playwright. Have I told you guys that? I don't know. I hate this shot. I hate it so much. It's thematically incoherent.
Would you please give this to Miss Dye?
If Miss Dye is the popular one, and nobody likes Carlotta, and you want me to believe she's a bad singer, then why would you cast her again?
Would you not rather have your precious little ingenue?
Signora, no. The world wants you.
Here's the thing. These three eat this song. They eat it. But the way it's shot makes it suck.
Do you know what would make her agree to be our prima donna again? Give her a new dog.
She needs an ESA because everybody's trying to gaslight her that she's a bad singer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, she's about to get flashed, I think.
She already got mooned.
She already got mooned?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
during the walking shot.
Which walking shot? They're still fucking walking.
They're still fucking walking.
You know what I love about Christine Daae? Is that she also bosses this comedic role, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
It's hard to go from being a ballerina to a prima donna to a comedic role and killing all of those.
Yeah.
And I think it's really good at proving that she is a good actress and she works with whatever she's given. They cut out the super extra double high note, but that's fine. It was a smooth transition, so it's fine. I'll allow it.
Evil glove.
Okay, I don't hate this, but I don't like it either because it gets rid of the fact that the Phantom can throw his voice.
Why? Again?
Little people are inherently funny, guys.
Nothing like that ever happened to us in the junk business.
Scrap metal.
really funny.
That was
guys.
really funny the second time.
I don't need to see his face to know that he's here, guys. He lives here.
Kiss me in my husband's absence.
I really like the stage version where she kicks her leg out like a dog.
Yeah.
He is in plain sight of everyone.
Yeah, you can just look up and be like, there's a guy up there.
No, there's a suspiciously phantom-shaped guy up there. He used to scare people out of Box 5 by hiding behind the curtains and talking to them, which I miss.
Which is very funny.
He's here. The Phantom of the Opera.
You already said that.
Oh, he makes me laugh.
Whoa! Why are the crew members wandering on stage? They would never do that, no matter what was happening.
Yeah, no.
Consummate professionalism is dead at the Opera Populaire. I do always think it's funny when they have people running into each other at the start of the ballet.
Yeah.
I don't like how little they're showing of the opera. The fact that this is a pastoral opera is supposed to be contrasted with this bullshit, and there's no contrast because the two of them aren't shown equally. Joseph Bouquet's hanging is done okay. I don't think they show enough about him dropping though. I think I should have seen his neck break. The thing you need to understand about Atlas and I is that we enjoy very different media.
Yeah.
When I watch Gothic horror, I want it to be fucked up. And Atlas is less inclined to that.
What if they were friends?
What if they were all friends?
What if they were all friends and everyone was apologized at the end of the movie and they're like, I'm sorry.
Projected his autism onto you.
Yeah.
She was like, I can hear all the candles. Thank God Eric died before the invention of the electric lights. Can you imagine how he would have fared with LEDs?
Thank you for telling me that he's up here.
Oh my God, I forgot he's hiding
really
behind the
cool.
horse ass.
Horse ass.
Shut up, Patrick Wilson's singing.
Let me lead you from your solitude.
That lyric was life-changing as an only child, I can't lie. Stop showing me shots of Eric looking sad behind horse ass.
The whole point of him is that they thought they were safe up there, and then at the very end it's like, oh shit, they're not even safe on top of the dam. On top of the fucking building, because he was there and he's angry.
This is supposed to be an intimate moment between these two.
This moment isn't about him. Why do I need to keep looking at him?
It's even scarier in the book because they organize costumes at the masquerade to sneak off together so that he doesn't know that they're together. They do everything right, and they still can't escape him.
He's got a fucking bracket for a sideburn.
I hate
can't
movies.
fucking hear him.
I hate movies where you have to keep changing the volume because
Yeah.
it's mixed so badly. I'm looking at you, Les Miserables, 2012.
Like, he's supposed to be crying, he looks like he's having an orgasm.
I think I hate this
He looks
movie.
like he's jacking off.
He's mewing sadly. Angry men cry like this in movies.
I know.
Wait.
You will curse the day you did not do all that the phantom must stop you.
Oh my God.
It's like stabbing me.
Alright, it's officially time for our brief intermission where I go make Atlas another drink.
Thank God.
Atlas, do you have any notes about the movie thus far?
Okay, notes about the movie. In the good version,
Yes.
Raoul and Eric are meant to be, very obviously Mr. Right, Mr. Wrong, almost.
Yes. And this is even with Raoul in the version that we really like, is playing Raoul as more of an asshole because he also had to play Raoul in the sequel, Love Never Dies.
Love Never Dies.
And there's still a clear delineation between the two of them. How do you feel that Gerard Butler measures up to Ramin Karimlou's Phantom so far?
He doesn't, though. They don't measure up at all. It's like, what's his fuck? Who plays the guy in Les Miserables, the movie?
Are you talking about Russell Crowe?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Here's the thing, is that I'm a musical bitch, and Atlas is less of a musical bitch. And I've made Atlas watch good Les Mis, and I haven't made you watch bad Les Mis with me.
Because it's like 3 hours long.
Yeah, I've been at least that merciful. You've seen clips of bad Les Mis.
Hugh Jackman, I love you, man.
Stop dehydrating yourself for roles. It clearly doesn't spark joy. Stop doing it.
No, also, it looks bad and gross and kind of ugly.
It's worth mentioning we're both lesbians.
Lesbians? Want a lesbian to dehydrate herself. For me. Actually.
That's because you like fat butches.
Okay, and...
What if we pretend like we were having like a really in-depth conversation before we come back on? And that's why I hate the new Star Trek movies. This is a new Star Trek hating household.
The new Star Trek is shit ass.
This is somebody who grew up with the new Star Trek.
Grew up as in my mom would put them on in the background and I went, these people are mean to each other. Why would I watch this?
Time to go back to more people being mean to each other.
This is the most color we're gonna see in this entire sequence.
That's true. So Masquerade is Atlas's favorite number in the whole show.
Yes.
Particularly the stage version of it, where the costumes are really cool.
I'm not like a person who makes costumes, but I like looking at them. I go, wow, those are really cool.
They're beautiful.
I want to count how many colors they name that aren't actually there.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm so excited for the guy who vogues.
Yeah.
Unironically, that's the most camp we get, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, there are 2 shades. Every face at least one of 2 shades.
Flash of mode, splash of puce, pool and king, cool and goose, green and black, green and priest, trace of rouge, trace of pale and the spectacle.
Phantom of the Opera. Oh, he's about to vogue!
Oh, this spectacle right here.
Ooh, get it, King.
What a night! Spin! There she is! Spin!
One of the first fucking things that Atlas ever said to me about this movie was that they saw this person spinning during Masquerade, and they said, okay, so what? What do you want me to do about that?
Why do I care that this lady is spinning really close to the camera? What am I supposed to do about what information is that giving me other than some people are dancing and this one lady is spinning really fast?
She's dancing. That's what you're supposed to get.
To a prosperous year, to our friends who are here.
What about to the new chandelier? Oh, that's right, because you didn't break the fucking chandelier.
Exactly.
You guys really want me to feel something right now. Well, I don't. Everybody blends into everybody else. This sucks.
I can't fucking see anything.
And everybody's costumes are so opulent and detailed, it sucks that they all blend into each other. I want to be looking for detail.
Dutch angle! Dutch angle, Dutch angle, Dutch angle!
Atlas, how do you feel about this Red Death costume in comparison to the other Red Death costumes of the stage productions?
Oh my god, it's so boring.
Joel Schumacher is terrified that you will forget for a second that the Phantom is supposed to be sexy.
Yeah. In Masquerade, they mention 9 different colors.
Yes.
Red is one of the colors. So exactly one of the colors they were talking about is in here, is in Masquerade.
And my managers must learn that their place is in an office, not the arts.
Actually, incredibly fair.
Why does his mask have cock veins on it?
No doubt she'll do her best. It's true, her voice is good. She knows, though, should she wish to excel, she has much still to learn.
You know, this is really funny because in this version, this doesn't sound like he's trying to manipulate her back into his powers. It just sounds like he's like, yeah, her voice is really underdeveloped, because it is.
Yeah.
It sounds reasonable. Don't make me side with Eric. I hate Eric. It's funny because Eric is one of my favorite fictional characters. I miss the Persian so much. Raoul went to go get his strap.
Shit, the Red Death guy is kind of hot.
He does not, in fact, keep that thang on him.
No.
I hate this backstory so much.
Why did she have a picture of herself?
Traveling fair in the city. Gypsies.
Oh, it was Romani people. Oh, that explains it.
Gunky.
Come inside.
Oh no, it's a scary ethnic man in eyeliner.
Oh no.
This movie sucks. This kid would not elicit anybody's reaction in a freak show.
No.
Nobody would give a fuck. Oh, gross. Showing a Romani man picking coins off the floor, flicking his tongue in abject delight is one of the most disgusting things that has ever been portrayed on film.
But then the white girl saves him.
Holy shit, is that Javert? That's actually a partially Romani man that I'm very abnormal about. I love Javert.
You're going to the sewers, stinky boy.
The world showed no compassion to me. Yeah, it did.
Okay, what about...
Right there.
What about this girl who just saved your ass?
Also, then where did he learn how to be a blood sport assassin?
He's a genius. He's an architect and designer. He's
an architect. An architect. Raoul is guarding her. Raoul in this version is actually really cool. I like Raoul in this version. Patrick Wilson put in the work to make Raoul a very likable guy.
Yeah.
He's not even really likable in the book. He's kind of a shit in the book. No fucking way are they trying to do some Dracula shit with he was driving the carriage the whole time.
But
Fuck
also they
you.
don't even leave it to be like, surprise, it's not him. It's literally, we're gonna tell you that it's him the entire time, so that there's no element of surprise whatsoever.
Boring. I hate this. He's riding bareback also, so presumably he's obliterating all of his future children. That's kind of funny considering in the novel The Phantom of Manhattan he got his cock and balls shot off.
Yeah, they didn't get shot off, he obliterated them himself on a horse.
Can you speak the fuck up, please?
Who are you talking to? Why are her tits out?
Because Joel Schumacher has a brand, okay? And it's baffling horniness. Horniness that makes you go, what? I used to be a soprano at one point in my life, allegedly, according to my middle school choir teacher. And my middle school choir teacher was also the kind of person who would say, all girls are sopranos. Joel Schumacher doesn't seem to care about this song, and that's upsetting because this is a really important song for Christine.
Yeah.
Is her being like, I'm not going to, like, wallow in your death anymore. I'm going to try to move past it. Because wallowing in your death and my grief is what led me to this.
Yeah.
Wait!
Raoul! This is also a really unfortunate part. In the book, he throws a shower of skulls at Raoul. Can you imagine how sick that would be?
I want more drink.
I'm a bartender, by the way. I'm not. My dad was a bartender, and this is stolen.
I know how to pour one drink into another one.
My dad was a bartender, and like many Nepo babies, I just pretend I know what I'm doing, because my dad knows what he's doing. Listen, I'm not far gone enough to drink my champagne directly out of the bottle quite yet. We got this. Let's get this shit over with. This is
taken 5 years. This is just what this story needed. A sword fight.
Yeah. What if we lesbian kissed while they were sword fighting?
We could. It'd be more entertaining than this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're doing like middle
Why?
school.
This is like Scooby-Doo shit.
No, no!
Not like this.
Should do it in public.
Frightened. Don't make me do this. Oh, it scares me. Don't put me through this ordeal by fire.
It's weird that they didn't change any of the lyrics to not rhyme.
Yeah. This is just like the live-action Grinch.
But there's no Anthony Hopkins here.
There's no Anthony Hopkins or Jim Carrey.
That sucks. All the autistic swag is gone.
They cast Jim Carrey to be the Phantom. Every time he takes the mask off, it's just him doing the Grinch face.
Oh, he's hideous.
A hideous beast.
The idea that he was a child in the circus is so funny to me because then, like, where did he learn to use the Punjab lasso?
Yeah.
When did he do that?
Also, where the fuck did he get the monkey?
You know, if you guys want a really good video essay that doesn't involve being drunk, you should go look at Lindsay Ellis's page about Orientalism within the Phantom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great video essay. However, we're just two tipsy lesbians who hate a movie.
Yeah. I want a story about what the fuck this, like, set crew was doing during all of this, because like they had to, like, over the course of this entire movie they've done 3 different plays, so this has taken a fucking while.
And there was 6 months between acts.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine just like being a set designer and like you get the news after a big masquerade party was held at your opera? Here's a script that we just got that's never been done before. I need you to build an entire set for it, and it needs to look exactly like this guy's fucking model that we don't even know.
Despite everything, she ate that. I really miss the rehearsal moment where Christine finally stands up for herself.
Yeah.
I miss that. I hate Christine's costume in this scene. I hate it!
You have come here in pursuit of your deepest hurt.
Like, you can tell from his voice alone that it is not fucking Pianji.
Yeah, like in the stage version, he's at least hidden enough, and he's doing like an Italian accent.
Yeah.
This movie just makes me wish I was watching the stage version.
Yeah.
Thank God there's tango dancers
We got
here.
the tango dancers, guys.
What sweet seduction lies before us.
Actually, she wanted it.
Don Juan is a character who's like a Casanova kind of guy in Italian theater, and the thing about Don Juan is usually the women want it even if they say they don't.
Yeah.
And I think that it's worth exploring why the Phantom would latch onto a guy like that. But this movie does not do it well. The people who made this, Joel Schumacher, they don't understand what makes period pieces hot.
No.
It's the lack of
They're like,
contact.
they're in clothes, but then we make the clothes skimpier.
That's all I ask of.
Yeah!
Oh no, he's pink!
Oh my god, he has a sunburn!
Dear God!
Even the stage version had his brains rotting out of his fucking head.
Yeah.
Down that path into darkness deep as hell. That fate which condemns me to wallow in blood has also denied me the joys of the flesh.
I have never put my penis in anyone, and the Persian doesn't exist in this universe, so I can't even say that I put my penis in him. Guys, do you think that the Daroga pegs? Be honest. Let's be honest. Do you think that the Persian was the top in this relationship?
Yes. He's too much of a fucking coward.
Wait, I think, my dear, we have a guest.
Wait, it's almost BDSM time. Thank God.
Show some compassion.
The world showed no compassion to me.
Yeah, it did.
It showed absolutely no compassion.
For the sins which are yours.
BDSM attack!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! He's like, this is like the cover of a fucking, like an old romance novel.
This is a bodice ripper!
So do you end your days with me, or do you send him to his grave?
This is kind of hot. This sucks because I really love the stage version where he looks absolutely shocked that she picked him.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Did you guys know that I like the Phantom of the Opera? I promise I like the Phantom of the Opera, I just hate this movie. I don't like watching straight people kiss. I've learned this about myself. I really hate watching straight people kiss in movies.
Kisses are just bad.
Me with my one friend.
Who was an animatronic monkey.
This is just like FNAF.
This is just like FNAF.
This scene is so funny because Raoul gave her that ring.
Yeah, that's Raoul's.
In the book, he gives Christine his ring and he makes her promise to come back to bury him when he has inevitably died of grief. It's a very gothic horror thing. Get ready for an epic emo moment.
It's over now, the music of the night.
Wow.
Wow.
This really says a lot about our society.
An ugly monkey. I'm gonna keep calling it ugly.
Don't worry, Eric, all primates are ugly. Despite the fact that the movie should be over, it's not over
He
yet.
looks like he wants to die.
At least, if she's dead already, that means Love Never Dies can never happen.
It's true.
Or maybe Love Never Dies already happened? Are we supposed to infer Love Never Dies already happened? I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
He's
He's just scared. He's like, oh my god.
I thought that I left my homosexual urges in the past, but what if he ties me up again?
Okay, Christine, this is gonna sound really bad, but you know when I went to rescue you from the Phantom and he tied me up? Do you think you could do that again?
Directed by Joel Schumacher. Thanks, Joel! Do you have any final thoughts?
I think all of this could have been prevented if those two men had sex. And by those two men, I mean the Persian and the Phantom. But then if like this whole thing still happened, then the rest of it would also be fixed if he also had sex with Raoul.
This is true.
The answer to everything is gay sex.
Schumacher's a coward, so is Andrew Lloyd Webber. Hashtag Faroga. We miss you, Persian. Time to go sober up. Both of us are disabled and we really shouldn't be drinking this late. Anyway, should we end this with a lesbian kiss? That seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you. And with that, our watch came to an end, and I was left to deal with the inevitable 3 a.m. migraine that occurs every time I drink alcohol. I'm 22 years old.
Physically disabled.
Thank you for watching, if you made this far. I fear this will take a really long time to edit, but hopefully y'all enjoy it. I put way too much effort into this look to go unappreciated. Yeah, I do drag, by the way, in case I haven't mentioned that. You can check that out. I hope to do more videos in the new year, but I'm a senior in college, and I'm quite busy, so thank you for the patience. But yeah, stay safe out there, stay out of the sewers under the Opera Populaire, and I will check you later. Oh, and if you do end up in the sewers, pick the grasshopper.